Question 89. Does a limited partnership need to file with the Florida Department of State? Answer, yes. Number 90. Does a limited liability partnership file with the Department of State? Answer, yes. Question number 91. Does a corporation need to file with the Department of State? The answer, yes. Number 92. In a corporation, can an unlicensed person serve as an officer or director? The answer is yes, but if they perform real estate activities, they must be a broker. Number 93. Can a real estate associate or broker associate be an officer or director in a corporation? The answer is no. Number 94. A licensed sales associate, personal assistant, must be registered under the broker, and the broker must pay the assistant instead who hired the assistant for brokerage activities. True or false? True. Number 95. Can a realtor be paid a fee for referring buyers to a title company, provided the buyer is informed in advance of the facts concerning the fee? The answer is no. Number 96. Does the address need to be on a brokerage sign? The answer is no. Number 97. What is key about who can be on the probable cause panel? The answer, while it can be a combo of current and former members, at least one must have been a professional real estate member. Number 98. How long does probable cause panel have to come to a decision? Answer, 30 days. Number 99. Is the probable cause proceeding open to the public? The answer, no. Number 100. What is a stipulation? The answer, it's when the defendant/attorney tried to come to an agreement without a formal hearing and with a DRE judge. It must be approved by the FREC. Number 101. If there is no stipulation, what happens? The answer, the case either goes to an informal or formal hearing. Number 102. Who determines the penalty after a formal hearing? The answer, FREC. Number 103. How many days until the final order is effective? The answer, 30 days. Number 104. How many days does the defendant have to appeal? The answer, 30 days. Number 105. What is a writ of supersedeas? The answer, it supersedes the court order against the licensee to let him continue to practice until appeals are heard. Number 106. Does the FREC have the authority to order restitution? The answer, no. Number 107. How long to correct a notice of noncompliance? The answer, 15 days. Number 108. What is a fine range for a citation? The answer, 100 to 500. Number 109. How many days do you have to accept or dispute a citation? The answer, 30 days. Number 110. What's the biggest fine FREC can impose? The answer, $5,000. Number 111. What's the maximum suspension FREC can impose? Answer, 10 years. Number 112. What is the penalty for providing a bad rental list? The answer, first-degree misdemeanor and up to $1,000 fine and 1 year in jail. Number 113. Jones versus Meyer happened because of what? The answer, Meyer refused to sell his house to a black man named Jones. Number 114. What did Civil Rights Act of 1964 do? Answer, it ended racial discrimination in schools and workplaces and public places. Number 115. What was the Civil Rights Act of 1968 called? It was called the Fair Housing Act, and it prohibits discrimination against race, color, religion, sex, and national origin. Number 116. In 1988, what two classes were added to the Fair Housing Act? The answer, familial status and handicap status. Number 117. How long do you have to file a complaint with HUD? The answer, 1 year. Number 118. Who enforces the Florida Fair Housing Act? The answer, the Florida Commission on Human Resources. Number 119. Florida statute requires bathroom doors be at least how wide? The answer, 29 inches. Number 120. The Interstate Sales Disclosure Act is for people buying land out of state. It requires developers of land of more than how many buildable lots to register with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? And that answer is 100. Number 121. Developers of 25 more lots must provide buyers with what? The answer, a property report, and you have 7 days to cancel. Number 122, if you didn't get a report, how long do you have to revoke the contract? The answer, 2 years. Number 123, if a landlord collects interest on rent deposits, how much interest does he owe tenants? The answer, 5% yearly or 75% of the total interest, his choice. Number 124, how much of a surety bond does a landlord need if he wants to keep deposits of rent in his own account? Answer, $50,000. Number 125, landlords of 5 or more units must inform tenants of rent deposit location either in the lease or within how many days? Answer, 30 days. Number 126, how many days does a tenant have to make a claim on security deposit from a landlord? The answer, 15 days. Number 127, can a broker disperse rental and deposits without complying with the commission? Yes, provided he has fully complied with the rules. Number 128, with literal rights, where do you own up to? The answer, up to the land adjacent to the water. Number 129, what is accretion? The answer, it's the process of land build-up from rock, soil, and sand. Number 130, what is alluvion? The answer, it's deposits of land that come with accretion. Number 131, what is erosion? The answer, it's the gradual loss of land due to natural forces. Number 132, what is reliction? Answer, it's the gradual receding of water uncovering additional land. Number 133, a life estate is also called what? The answer, it's called a conventional life estate. And number 134, a joint tenancy cannot be created unless specific wording in the deed provides for what? And the answer is right of survivorship. Number 135, when a married couple divorces, their property owned by the entireties will automatically become a what? The answer, tenancy in common. Number 136, with homesteaded property, if a spouse dies and surviving spouse receives a life estate, if there are no children, what type of ownership does the spouse receive? The answer, a fee simple estate. Number 137, can co-op owners deduct their taxes and mortgage interest? The answer is yes. Number 138, how long does a buyer of a co-op have to cancel with a developer? The answer, 15 days. Number 139, what are the 2 additional forms a developer of a condo needs to give you? The answer, perspective and an estimated operating budget. Number 140, if buying from a developer, how many documents should you get? Answer, 6. That's for a condo, by the way. I'm sorry. Question 141, what 3 additional documents does a reseller of a condo need to give? The answer is the recent year-end report and the rules of the association, and 3, the governance form. Number 142, if a condo buyer chooses to cancel within their 3 days, the broker can give them their deposit without contacting anybody. Number 143, can an agent collect an advance fee for the listing of a timeshare unit? The answer is no. Number 144, how long do you have to cancel a timeshare contract? The answer is 10 days. Number 145, to acquire a property by adverse possession, you must do what? The answer, pay the taxes and maintain for 7 years. Number 146, what is the difference between actual notice and constructive notice? And the answer, constructive notice is by recording a document in public records, whereas actual notice is direct knowledge. Number 147, what do you need to record a deed? The answer is acknowledgement and signed in front of a notary. Number 148, what is the difference between a chain of title and an abstract of title? The answer is, a chain of title is the complete record of a property's ownership beginning with the earliest owner, where an abstract is a search of recorded documents to reveal mortgages, liens, judgments, and unpaid taxes. Question 149, what is a title opinion? The answer, it's what an attorney gives after studying the abstract of title. It's an opinion, not a guarantee. Number 150, what is a municipal lien search? The answer, it's to determine whether there are unrecorded special assessments, liens, etc. It allows the title company to remove a standard exception in title policies for special assessments, etc. Number 151. In a deed, what is the premises? The answer, it names the parties to the deed, marital status, and date. Number 152. What is the granting clause? Answer, it states the grantor's intention to transfer title to the grantee. It uses the words grants, bargains, and sells. Number 155. Does a deed need to be signed? The answer, yes, and witnessed by two people. And if you you have to notarize it to record it. Number 156. What is a statutory deed? The answer, it's one whose format is defined by state law. Number 157. Who records restrictive covenants? And the answer is the developer. Number 158. What is the difference between restrictive covenants and deed restrictions? And the answer is deed restrictions refer to a single parcel, and restrictive covenants are for the entire subdivision. Deed restrictions are placed by an owner. Number 159. An encroachment that has happened for 7 years may create what? An implied easement. Number 160. Does a lease in Florida for over a year need to be notarized? No, but you do need two witnesses to be enforceable. Number 161. Does a general lien attach to all properties? The answer, yes. Is a judgment lien a general lien? Yes. Is an income tax IRS lien a general lien? Yes. Is an estate tax lien a general lien? The answer is yes. Number 165. What kind of liens are specific liens? The answer is a property tax lien, a mortgage lien, a vendor's lien, and a construction lien. Number 166. What are the most superior liens? The answer, property tax number 1, special assessments number 2, and federal estate tax lien. Number 167. How are junior liens prioritized? The answer is by the date of recording. Number 168. When is a construction lien considered recorded? Answer, the date the materials were delivered. Number 169. When did the government survey system start? And the answer, after a Revolutionary War when we became owners of land England claimed. Number 170. How many principal meridians and baselines were established? The answer, 36. Number 171. Where is Florida's principal meridian? The answer, Tallahassee. Number 172. Each township is 6 miles by 6 miles. How many sections does a township have, and how big are they? The answer, 36 sections and 640 acres, and it's 1 mile by 1 mile. Question 173. How is a government survey description written? The answer, township number, then the tier, or north and south sections, and then the range, which are the east and west sections. Number 174. What is the tax assessment rule? The answer, it's a public record of the assessed values of all lands and buildings in a county. Number 175. Does the lot and block system utilize fixed monuments? The answer is yes. Number 176. How big is a check? The answer is 24 miles. Number 177. Can a licensee draft a lease agreement? The answer is no. They can just fill in the blanks on leases up to a year. Number 178. Does Florida law recognize oral listings? The answer is yes. Number 179. Can a licensee put a provision in a listing contract that requires a homeowner to notify the broker of the intent to cancel this listing once the listing has expired? The answer is no. Question 180. How long do you have to give the owner a copy of the listing agreement? The answer is 24 hours. Number 181. What is the citation amount for including a renewal clause in a listing agreement or not delivering the listing agreement within 24 hours? The answer is $200.